I'm going to London because I'm getting flown out by a designer brand to model for them, is what I would say if I was like really cool, but I'm actually just going to go back and visit because the flights were cheap and I'll be with some of my friends there. But I'm taking this opportunity to also DM some like brands in London to see, and in Europe where I'm going, to see if anyone would want to collaborate. So we're gonna find out. I'm taking the public transportation all the way to the JFK airport. I am bundled up right now in all my winter gear. About 2 hours to get there, public transportation. And I gotta take the ferry. Well, no, I gotta take the bus, the ferry, the train, and then like another kind of train. I literally just have a backpack for like 3 weeks in Europe. It's pretty like casual about it, I guess. So, yeah. We're about to get off the ferry now and then head onto the A train to go to JFK. The ferry boat is usually about like a 20-25 minute ferry ride, so it's not too long. It's also free. Now on the air train that goes to the JFK airport, just chilling. I was talking to someone who really liked my jacket. The Airbus going to the airport right now. Gonna walk in, go through TSA. I'm like 3 hours early, so I'm so chilling right now. Got out of TSA, and I also just got a text that I'm invited to go on a podcast when I get to the UK with the barber that did my first like Temu-thee Chalamet inspired haircut. It was kind of like steamrolled everything in terms of like that was like the first Canon, like major Canon event in my opinion. So that's super exciting. Hopefully it works out because I am pretty busy, but honestly I feel like I would work around my schedule to fit that in because like it's like that is a full circle moment, so like why not? I've realized that there's not going to be any food on the plane, so I'm eating right now. I got a chicken sandwich. It was like $20. Airport food is always so expensive, but it is what it is. Not bad. Not worth $20, but plane was delayed. It's like 7:30, so I was waiting for like 2 hours, but I finally got on the plane, and yeah, just gonna walk on. I literally just have my backpack, so yeah. We're in the airport bathroom now, and I'm like low-key freaking out because as I was walking on the plane, like it's kind of weird because like I just got out the bathroom and then I just walked back in, because when I got out the bathroom, these two people like were sitting down and like, excuse me, can you come over here, like in their British accents and stuff, like, are you the guy that won the Timothée Chalamet lookalike contest? And in my head I'm like freaking out. I'm just like, what? Like people are actually recognizing me on the plane, and like they're from the UK, like they're not even from New York. So I was like, yeah, I was just talking to them for like 5 minutes. We're talking about, because I used to live in London, talking about how they like New York and stuff like that. And I was just like, whoa, like this is like the coolest thing that's like ever had. Like this is like actually so cool. Just got off the plane. I'm going to head to the tube after customs. It takes about an hour and 20 minutes to get from here to my hostel. So yeah, adventure. In New York, it's currently midnight. I slept for an hour on the plane, and it's now 7 a.m. in London. So maybe I thug it out today, or when I get to my hostel, I will just instantly crash. We'll see. Got off the first train. Now we're gonna transfer onto the Elizabeth line, which is like their newest tube station in London. It's like the fanciest one, the Purple Line. Okay, we just got off the train. Now we just have to walk to the hostel. This subway station is really big. We are back on the streets in London. It is really early in the morning, and I'm low-key gonna be like checking my surroundings all the time, because I lived in New York my whole life, but London was the only city where someone actually tried to rob me on the street. So Yeah, it's super nice. I always love the architecture in London. And we got the double-decker buses. Let's go. Sheesh. I'm staying in an area that is right near where I went to school. So I'm gonna be near Oxford Street, which is near Marylebone. And I went to school at Westminster University, which is in that Marylebone Regent's Park area. And I'm gonna go check into my hostel and then go to my favorite breakfast spot, which was always right near me. Wow, it's so surreal to be back here, oh my God. Arriving at my hostel right now. Oh shit.
How can I help?
So many stairs. Keep going, almost there. Wow, they're really inspiring me to keep walking up these stairs. Dropped off my bag at my hostel. The room is really tiny. That's just how it is in London. When I actually lived here, my apartment was like the smallest shoebox ever. So I'm just used to, I guess, whenever I stay somewhere in London, I'm probably gonna be in a super confined area. It is what it is. But I'm so excited to go back to my favorite cafe. The chai is so good. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be hit with so much nostalgia. Wow, I remember when this used to just be like a giant blue IKEA bag. So that's kind of crazy. It's early, but it's usually so much more packed on Oxford Street. To me, this is like the equivalent of like New York City, Soho. What the heck? Do they still have the Christmas lights? Yo, if these Christmas lights are actually like all over again. Wait, are they? Oh wow, I'll be so surprised if they're still up. This is like peak nostalgia right now, these Christmas lights, oh my God. I really hope that they'll light up. My God, this is where I used to go to the gym. Wow, oh my God. Dang, I should have brought my ID to see if it still worked. But, oh my God, this is so nostalgic. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. I kind of just want to like, just get the vibes. Oh my God. Wow. Bro was kicking me out immediately. This is so iconic. It's funny because these are just all up here for decoration because like no one actually uses these phone booths anymore. But
On Queen Anne Street toward Mansfield Street.
wow, it's so weird. It's literally like time has stopped and it's just like me on the street. There's like literally no one on the street right now. But this used to be like the path I would always take, like coming to and from school when I studied abroad. So it's pretty surreal. It's like bittersweet, you know? It's really funny because since I lived near here, I'd always pass this and they would always have this Damien Hirst butterfly piece. And it was crazy, I actually own this. Not this specific one, but there's like a collection of like 20,000 of them. And they were originally NFTs that you could burn to redeem for a physical copy. And I owned a different version of that one, but I ended up selling the NFT. If I decided to burn it, it would become this. So, cool. I'm outside Waitrose, and I used to do my grocery shopping here. This like little park I would always use as a shortcut to get back to where I used to stay at school. Inside where I used to go to school, which is kind of surreal. Like it's such a weird feeling. I feel like anyone would, I guess, feel this way, like going back to their old school. But I think it just hits different knowing that I was like literally in a foreign country, like at my school. I'm actually gonna hit up some of my friends to see if they're potentially still living here. If they could sign me in as a guest and then take me back in like the dorms and stuff, that'd be really cool. I really feel like a grandpa be like, I remember back in my day when I used to come here, but this is where I came and drank with all my friends after school sometimes because drinking is a big thing in London. Like that was something I realized when I studied abroad, was that you'll miss out on a lot of socializing if you're like not willing to go out and drink with people, because that was like, it was just such a big thing. And also here, the chicken shop, I'd also come here all the time. They would do like student discount where you get like free fries. And Itsu, it's like a cheap sushi place, and you would literally get discounted sushi on the last hour that the store was open. So there'd always be like a line outside sometimes to get like half off sushi. It was pretty affordable. This place is such a hole in the wall too, like you wouldn't even know it exists. So I'm really glad I put you guys on. Like this was like by far my favorite breakfast I ever had in London. I'm so excited.
Right.
Here we are. Woo. Guys, I'm actually so excited right now. This is their menu. I get the Queen of Morning and a chai latte, please. It hits so different after being away from this for so long. The food looks actually insane. I'm so excited to eat. I'm so hungry too. Oh my god. I love eating like English breakfast because you can combine different flavors together. So I can have like avocado with like the cheese, or like with the meat, or meat with like the bread. There's so many different combinations, so it's always like a different flavor every time you eat it. It hits different because I realized like I was connected to the Wi-Fi the whole time. Like when I came back here, like my phone automatically just joined back on the Wi-Fi, and I was like, oh my god, I'm really like a local here. Yo, I realized I did not miss how the tap water tasted. New York tap water is 10 out of the best tap water in the world. Oh my god, guys. It was so good. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, like, yes, people hate on British food, but like, I can't even lie. Like, an English breakfast, like getting breakfast food in the UK is fire. They leave you feeling full and satisfied. Like, for example, when I lived in Korea, people just don't even eat breakfast there. You get like a coffee or something. In the UK, breakfast is actually so fire. I also love how in London, like, people just jaywalk like all the time, and that's just a normal thing. Like in Korea, absolutely not. But we're walking into Tesco right now. Oh my god. You guys don't even understand, this is like a daily thing. I'd be in this place all the time. Oh my gosh, the meal deals. Oh my god, I would get this all the time. Wow. See, £3.60, a snack and a drink. Oh my god. You can get any of these drinks, which is crazy. Like, even a naked, like in the US, a naked is like literally $5. But in the UK, you can get a naked with a sandwich and a protein bar or a snack for £3.60, like $4.50. It's insane. All of these are like different snacks you can add to your meal deal. Guys, literally all of this is like $4 US, like $4.50 US. Also, like for medicine, a lot of British people literally buy like medicine tea. Instead of taking like cough drops or something, like they'll literally just get tea. That's like medicine tea. It's crazy. I would always get these like shampoo and conditioner, and it's looking not bad. Like 3 for $2 is pretty good. And especially because it's Moroccan argan oil. Like when I went to Morocco, like that was like a big thing there. Granted, I don't know how accurate this is, but to me, it would always work good for me. I literally forgot buns from home existed, and I was just walking past and I smelled it. Instant like flashbacks. And what's crazy is that one day I was like there, like outside with one of my friends, and they literally walked outside and gave me and my friend like 6 free like buns, which is like 20 pounds worth of buns. And we were like, yo, no way. Like, we were so hype about that. This shawarma place is also really good. We're gonna do an Itsu tour as well. Ooh, shit. Is it closed? It's closed, so maybe another time. Mine was like right there, that room. Yeah, like back in my day, that's where I used to live. But nah, it's crazy. I'm like, damn, I really used to live there, and everyone who I used to live there with that building, it's just not there anymore. I guess that's just what it's like, you know, as studying abroad. But I mean, shit, like during that time though, it was lit. Like, is this video just me talking about like, guys, I like peaked in life last year, like that one guy that can't move on or something? Is that me? Not to me. It's like, yo, I'm chilling. Like, it's not like I'm thinking like, damn, like my life sucks now, and like back then I was so cool. Like, nah, I'm cool now, but like I'm no longer like planted here. I'm currently walking through London, specifically the Marylebone area, and I'm going to show you guys some thrift stores that I would always go to when I went to school here. But a fun fact is that if you go on Google Maps, for example, and search like thrift stores in London or something, you're actually not going to find anything, because they don't call them thrift stores here. They call them charity shops, and they actually donate a lot of the money that is earned from all the secondhand clothing that they sell, and they donate them to charity organizations, which I actually think is a lot cooler than what they do in New York. And I think thrifting in general is better in London than in New York City. So I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite stores. Currently in front of Oxfam. I went to school right around this area, so I would always come to this specific charity shop, and they actually have a lot of really cool things, so let's go check it out. Super happy that they're supporting Palestine and Lebanon. Entire suit is 30 pounds. That's so crazy. Hey guys, I really like this duck scarf actually. What charities does it go to specifically?
Oh, it goes to Africa, it goes to Afghanistan, it goes to Syria.
Oh wow.
We're global, you see, that's the thing.
I bought the duck scarf. This is another charity shop. Literally like no BS. Like the name of this like thrift store is literally called Cancer Research UK. All the products in the store are all secondhand. So it's all being reused to put in someone's house, and it's all going towards cancer. UK thrifting is goated. Ooh. I just had a quick question. So I know this is for like cancer research, like the stuff that's being sold. I was curious, how much percentage of like all the sales is going to cancer research?
90.
90%?
Yeah, so for every pound, every £1, 90 pence goes towards.
Oh wow, that's actually amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. I think thrifting in the UK is much better than in the US, because like it's just a bunch of different charity shops. And it all goes to like a good cause rather than like just some random organization that just profits off of it. So
Yeah.
I find it really interesting. Thank you for sharing. So that's actually crazy. Everything in this store, even though it's like mad fly, it's all really cool. 90% of everything goes to charity, to cancer research, which is so awesome. If anything, it makes you feel like, wow, like you want to buy more from the store, because literally all the money you spend goes to cancer research, which is awesome. Yeah, I walked into the IKEA store and it's like, yo, why do they got merch? So you can make your own IKEA bag with your own initials on it. Can't believe people like IKEA that much that they had to do all that, but I mean, I'm here for it. Or who's naming these stores? That's crazy. Now I'm in Uniqlo because I need to find thermal leggings for when I go to Iceland. No way I'm just gonna wear pants in Iceland when it's like -degrees outside. So we're definitely gonna need to get some thermal layering. It always trips me out because in the US, like the first floor is the ground floor and then the second floor is the second floor above the ground floor. But in the UK, it's like there's the ground floor, but then there's the first floor, and the first floor is above the ground floor. And that always confuses me.
You'll be younger than me. I'm 21.
Oh, 나도.
You 21?
네. Yeah. 친구. That's so cool. I just took a nap at my hostel because I was running off 1 hour of sleep. And I'm now going to go to a cafe to meet up with one of my friends. And then we're going to go see a show together, which is exciting. Another thing that's very different of London than New York is the bar culture. You will see people packed outside the pubs. It does not matter when, honestly. It could be in the middle of winter. There'll still be a ton of people outside. And even in the day, it could be like 2 in the afternoon even on a good weekday, and you'll still see like 10, 15, 20 people packed outside of the pubs. Pretty easy to fall into the loop of like a cycle of drinking when you're in London for so long. We passed by that pizzeria, and that was the one and only time I ever got pizza in London, because I was like, yeah, ain't no way. If you like pizza, spare yourself. Just don't even bother when you're in London, honestly. Say hi to Jenny. Hi. If you watch my other video, you know that this is a recurring character, and we're gonna see it play later.
I'm so excited! I'm miserable.
Yes. I'm walking through Chinatown, and in my opinion, I think New York's Chinatown is much better, but it is still really nice. The atmosphere is better though, I will say here, but overall, I'm still New York Chinatown fan. There's a huge line for these spots. This was my favorite bubble tea place when I was in Taiwan. Would totally recommend this place. Xingfu Tang. It's actually pretty affordable. I guess that's also why it's so popular, especially because like so many things in London are so expensive. We've arrived at the theater. Super exciting. We are now in the theater going to watch the show. We are so excited. We are in row C, seats 3 and 4. There's the orchestra down there. Orange juice, wine.
This is fancy.
Yes, very fancy. We just finished the show and it was really good. Jenny, what did you think?
Oh my god, I had like goosebumps like 100 times, and I love how they sang and how they act, and like I loved it. Oh my god.
Nah, the show was so fire. It was about like the French Revolution and stuff like that. Like people were getting killed and shot. But can I even say that? I don't know. But it was so good. And now we are going to like one of my favorite restaurants ever, which is Dishoom, which is someplace I would always go to with my friends when I lived here last year. And the Indian food is so good. I'm already thinking about like the okra fries and like the naan, all that stuff. So hopefully we can get a seat because it is really popular. So let's find out. Let's go. I know. Guys, I am so excited right now. I already know, I like instantly in my brain. I didn't even have to look at the menu to know what I was getting, honestly. So fire. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god. This is the lamb on the garlic naan. Oh my god. I'm gonna like cry right now. Okay.
It's warm.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Wow.
That is so good. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's so good. Wrap up the vlog here. I'm in my hostel bathroom. In my room, I already have people sleeping. That's why I did my skincare in silence. But yeah, tomorrow I go on a podcast, which is super exciting. It's gonna be my last day in London until I come back next week. And yeah, thanks for guys watching part 1. Really cool. Peace.